It is January 11th, and I wanted to give another tour of the village. I have just recently completed the MILS plate roads for the village, as well as the train track crossing and some more side MILS plates. So I'll give a tour of all the sets in just a minute, and I just briefly wanted to again discuss the layout of this village. It's a 4-foot by 6-foot sheet of plywood. There is a 4-stud overhang in the front and the rear, but this is, to me, is the most efficient use of space. You have 4 48 by 48s, one in each corner. Then you have a total of 12 16 by 32s, 4 in the front, 4 in the rear, 2 on each side. And then there would be a row of 4 32 by 32 base plates. In my case, I'm doing 6 32 by 32 road base plates. And then I'll have 6 more 32 by 32 base plates and 4 more in the back center 32 by 32 base plates. So that completely utilizes the space of a 4-foot by 6-foot. And then you do not have the issue of, if you were to do 32 by 32s right here, and then another one, they would not align with your corners. That's why you need the 16 by 32 somewhere, and it just made the most sense for me to do them on the border and have the train track. So I have built the train track crossing with a nice dark gray border at the end of the road, and I can kick the train forward a bit so you can see there is actually a crossing in there. So that is the layout of my village. My storytelling is currently completely destroyed because I had to move it all to remove the base plates and then move it all back here to add the roads, because I will be building all of the base plates to build these MILS plates. And then there will be a road heading straight back in this direction. And then I figured I could turn smaller buildings, maybe integrate Hogsmeade. I'm not sure if Hogsmeade fits there or not yet, but I really need the base plates to be able to figure that out. So there will be a road heading back and a parking area. And then the winter market will be here. Eventually Santa on his sleigh will be flying at an angle. I did recently get my first brickhead in the mail, but I did purchase all 3 of the brickhead sets for the holiday theme. So I'll be building those soon to add to the border of the village, you know, in the corners. And the train does run, and I've determined there's an issue. And if you're going to build train track, I don't know if you can hear me over the train. Sorry again for the poor production quality, but listen. What is happening is when the train clears the corner, the wheels are making contact with the corner of this 2x4 tile. So I noticed that when I had set this up, this was my first string of MILS plated track. And the solution I came up with was the corner tile. The rounded quarter tile. That will end up solving that. And then if you were going to run your train in multiple different directions, you would need a corner tile coming out of this corner as well, because when it comes the other way, it's going to smash into that tile. So that's a solution for you. I did actually just purchase, here's another update. It was a 27-pound lot of bulk. I began the sorting process. I got really lucky and found that there were 2 1989 pirate ships in there. I've harvested everything of value from those. I have the hulls in a separate box. They're really dusty and need to be cleaned. And I'm gonna post all of that on Bricklink so that I can continue to fund the village. For some reason, the lot had a ton of doors and windows. And I think what I'll do is I'll use a lot of that to build up the back side of the mountain, to kind of as scaffolding to support the mountain in the back of the village. And then I still have not completed this project yet, but the 10 base plates that I currently have sitting there ready to be MILS plated to complete the village, just some of my sorted Lego that I've been working with. These are the additional components to complete the white portions and the sidewalk up here portion of the railroad crossing. So that is an update on the village as of Saturday, January 11th. If anybody has any kinds of questions or comments, feel free to leave them down in the comments section. And as always, a subscribe would help the channel.